Back at it with 3 days of thrift with me. It's day one. We are starting out in the dress section. First up, we have some floor length formal dresses here. Super, super pretty. Love the glitz, love the glamour as always. Super sparkles, catch my eye for anything. But you guys know I do not allow anything with loose glitter attached to it into my household because it will never leave me no matter what I do. And then I was just looking through some more of the casual shirts. I've been on the lookout for a super soft but thick black light sweater, but like a thinner sweater for layering. Still have not found one, unfortunately. And then I'm going on to the shoe section. You guys know this is my favorite area ever. And then some of these like wedge, really funky boots for like under $10. I was like, that's kind of a slay, but not really into it. I really wish I picked up these white boots. I cannot believe I left them there. I've been looking for some white booty, like ankle boots, just to go under some longer pants for like that pop of white at the bottom of your outfit, you know what I mean? And then these were so cute as well. And a black heel, love that, comfortable for $6, guys. Oh my gosh, guys, look at these. These had wooden heels. Like that heel was fully wooden. Couldn't believe I'd found those. And then some sparkly shoes, of course, caught my eye. And then guys, these were so nice. These were Aldo booties for, again, under $10. Are you kidding me? $6 for those. And they fit perfectly. But you guys know I don't really wear brown. Even in my accessories, I do tend to step outside of like my normal color wheel, but brown is just not one that I actually ever do that. So gonna leave those behind, and then always have to go through the intimates. Always on the lookout for a nice kind of like nude t-shirt type bra, especially since bras these days, even for, I have like nothing on top, okay? So I have like do not need any amount of material in my bras, yet somehow my bras still cost like at least $30. Explain it to me. And then guys, is this giving Ed Hardy or what? But I didn't really recognize the brand at all either, so I didn't really pick them up, even though they were only $3. On to day two, Salvation Army coming at ya. Again, starting off in the shoes. What else is new? Look at this cool material. I had like a duochrome type situation going on. And guys, I have these exact heels in silver, kid you not. And I found them at a Salvation Army, like I think over a year ago. So definitely something I love, but just not loving the gold, so I left those behind. And then I haven't seen a lot of these Nina, I think it's Nina, it's like Nina shoes in thrift stores recently, and I'm like, did they go out of business and then they all went to Salvation Army? It's like, well, what's happening here, you know what I mean? And then look at this Steve Madden, $8 in the thrift store, and in that beautiful like dark green into teal type moment. Super pretty, but again, not really into like the dark jewel tone blue, so I left that behind. And then of course I found a shiny pink thing, which means I had to check it out. And guys, look, brand new with tags, a Fashion Nova full length evening wear satin pink dress. I mean, come on. If it wasn't my size, please believe I would have picked it up. And then I found this old Hollywood looking number. Oh, it was so pretty. And then guys, spoiler alert, I did end up buying this loft sweater. It was so super soft and comfortable and so cozy. Definitely need that in the Michigan winters. Always need to stay warm and cozy. And again, sparkles caught my eye. What else is new? Look at this straight out of Jersey Shore sweater dress, guys. I mean, what in the 2008? And then this, I was so upset. This was so pretty. All of this beadwork on here was gorgeous, gorgina. But I put it on and first of all, it fit, so wow. But it was like the itchiest thing I've ever felt in my entire life. Look at this beadwork. Look at all that. This dress was so incredibly heavy, but $17 for all of that beadwork would have been well worth it had it actually fit me. And then I've been on the lookout for still like a puffer black vest, sweater vest type moment, but I still have not found one that actually like fits me, because I definitely need a cropped version of it. Otherwise, it just hits me at like my widest hip area and just boxes me out. Definitely not a vibe. And then these coats, guys, so nice, high quality coats. And I was kind of digging the inner cheetah leopard print, whatever that one was, because it just gives me that like nostalgic feel. Because for some reason, everything leather back in the day had a completely obscure lining in it. I don't know why, whether it was zigzags, plaid, cheetah print, it didn't matter. It just was never a plain like satin lining on anything. I do not know why. But then I found some of these cargos new with tags, but then I couldn't figure out what that pocket was for that was attached to it. And convenient clothing is the only clothing I own, and clothing that I do not understand how to put on my body is inconvenient, so it just is not for me, you know what I mean? And then I have been on the lookout for some more leggings, just like, you know, your typical black leggings, and these loft ones that you just saw were so soft. I don't know what it is about Loft. They like know what is going on in the texture department, because pretty much every single thing I pick up that is Loft brand is so like buttery soft, you know what I mean? Just that perfect texture for like a sweater knit material. Love that. And then of course, gotta check out the intimates. I did find this shirt. This was like an actual shirt, which I thought was super pretty. But then I remember I had just decluttered one that was basically exactly the same. So I'm like, Ashley, what you doing? Like, I know you like it, but you don't actually wear it. So do not get it. What are you doing? Look at these pretty bras, all the lace, all the garnishment on it. I absolutely love the little frilly details on all of it. Just so incredibly nice. And then I was looking at this and I'm like, I love the color. I love the length. I love the warmth of a knit this time of year, you know what I mean? But I just cannot get into house coats. Like that one was definitely like not a cardigan, it was a house coat, and there is a very big difference. This one, guys, I loved it. That actually is not gray, it's like a black and white kind of like mixed yarn knit type moment, and I did end up picking it up, and I have been wearing it like very frequently, and it is so incredibly soft. And then all of these like cool pattern sweaters I've been finding lately, I'm like, why are they still in the thrift store? But again, Jersey Shore who, you know what I mean? Like throwback for sure. Guys, is this ugly? Is this like school teacher or is this like chic? Sometimes with like ruffles on collars, it can go either way very quickly, like very downhill and kind of like none-ish. Look at this table. This had to have been like someone's project, right? I don't think a brand would sell that, but I still think it was so cool with all kind of like the mosaic tile work of it. Day 3, guys, coming at you, Salvation Army at night. We're starting out in shoes yet again. I have never owned, I don't think, a sequin shoe, like a full sequin shoe like that pink one there, but I'm not opposed to it. You know me, shiny things galore, it does not matter. Definitely love the embellishments on those. They're so pretty. I've actually gotten recently some like shoe clips that have that square bejeweled embellishment type detail, just so you can, you know, like detach it and put in whatever shoes you want, just to like zhuzh your shoes up. So I've been in the shoe clips lately because they're only like $5 online, you know what I mean? Like for entirely changing the style of a shoe, I am fully on board for. And then the purses, guys, look at a pink purse, but unfortunately it had yellow gold hardware, so I couldn't pick it up. Pick this one up, guys, spoiler alert, loved it. I still love it. It is actually like big enough to hold some stuff while also being structured enough to make like a statement, because I like that kind of like structured statement. If it doesn't have like structure, then it needs like frills or embellishments or something like that. That's kind of like the style of purses I like these days. Has to give me something. It can't just be like a regular old run-of-the-mill pink purse, you know what I mean? Absolutely not. And then trenches, guys. I do not own a trench coat, but I do now after this video, because I did actually pick up one, or this thrift with me, and I think I have already posted the thrift haul it was in. Holy Thriller Michael Jackson on that coat. I could not tell if that was a costume that was specifically meant to be Michael Jackson in the Thriller music video, because it looked so similar, but it wasn't from like Spirit Halloween or a costume brand that I knew. So I literally think someone just went and copied it, and honestly, it was a really nice quality, heavy fake leather jacket. And granted, I do love me a nice red leather piece, but not into the Thriller vibe, you know what I mean? And then just checking out some nice little cardigans. I've been wanting to get some like throw-on things, especially like if I have to go out and start my car in the morning. Sometimes I just don't want to like bother putting on my heavy puffer to go out and do that for like 2 seconds. So I've been looking to get some more just like, oh, keep it right by the door, throw it on, and then go out into the driveway. But I kind of want to up it where I don't have just like my robe on, because I feel like that's a little bit old lady of me. Now granted, I do love old lady vibes most of the time, but just now, I'm just not there yet. Okay, I'm not ready to like consistently be leaving the house with my robe on over my clothes, you know what I mean? So just been on the lookout for some other pieces. Look at these super pretty twin lamps with like the lace lampshades on them. Could not believe I'd found those, but I just don't need any lamps. Guys, I'm so upset about this painting. I should have taken it. I have been on the lookout for specifically paintings and not prints, and that one was so pretty with kind of like the purple iris motif of it, and it was big enough to put in my living room, but oh, I should have had it. And of course, who doesn't need a pumpkin pie shaped candy dish? But that's it for today's video, guys. If you want to catch any more thrifting from me, just check out last week or next week's video, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!